first letter from Private Reginald Jackson to his love, Margaret. I was admitted to this hospital on Tuesday. The damage caused to my legs was slight, but there is no way that I could ever walk normally again. I hate this place. Every day, I am reminded that I will never be able to do the things I love. The hospital is a very strange place. Converted from an old cathedral, there is an odd atmosphere around it, silent but for the words of the wounded, calling out in the night. There is no doubt it is haunted. What I find most odd in this place is that you never see anyone leave during the day. It's not right. No goodbyes or farewells, just an empty bed when you wake. They're experimenting on them or sacrificing them. Because it's the Lovecraft dungeon. Covered with blood-stained sheets, these poor souls have passed from this world. For them, the suffering is over. But for those around them, the ordeal continues. I should actually check. What are my stats? That's a lot of magic. A lucky penny. An old coin, marked in a peculiar manner. It has held sentimental value for someone. Whoever holds the penny will undoubtedly receive good fortune. Sentimental value for someone, like not for me? The flash pan. For photography? This is a photographer's flash pan, used to hold combustible powders that when ignited create a large white flash. This can be used to stun some enemies. Not with flash powder though, you just beat them with it. A pouch of flash powder for use with a photographic flash pan. Huh. So I'm a photographer, I guess, and that's gonna be my primary weapon for now. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to punch you there. The soldier is rather distressed. I can see why. Perhaps he has lost a lot of friends to the trenches of the Somme. He confides that the only stories are sad ones, and that the only true heroes are in the mortuary. With a motherly voice, the nurse advises that Peter get some rest. The faint sound of moaning emanates from behind the linen veils, whispered utterances, frantic prayers to loved ones, words offered only by those who face their mortality. Lots of repeats. Can I access the crypt below? There's somebody guarding it, it looks like. Peter finds a sealed envelope that seems to have been left behind. How much do we respect that kind of shit right now? The cathedral's tabernacle is fashioned from aged, varnished mahogany. Its doors are closed and there doesn't appear to be any way but okay, so same as before. Let's do a crime. Soldiers' orders, why were they left behind? An official note on Army Regulation Stationery. The note reads, Private Thompson, by orders of Lieutenant Hargraves, on behalf of H.R.H. George V, you are to leave your post of duty and rally in the street outside Oublay Cathedral. Oublay? I think it was Oublay, is how they said it before. Further orders will be presented at the rallying point. God save the king. The guard frowns and ushers Peter away from the organ. He explained that it is one of the few antiques in the region that has so far survived the war, and that, while he's alive, it will remain intact. Guard quietly but strongly points out that the area is off limits to civilians. Right, because I'm not a soldier. Ooh, there's a page. Peter, come on, guy. It's right there. The page is right there. Just pick it up. He's guarding the piano, not that one page that's there necessarily. That's not supposed to be here. Oh. That's a 7-point, isn't it? An odd collection of colored lines decorate the wall. Below the design, steps appear to lead up into the wall, going nowhere. Why wouldn't they just make a, what is it called, Deceptagon? Why did they make a hexagon, but just put an extra random dot on it somewhere? It just looks odd. So I think I need to go find a 7-point power diagram. Or whatever that thing's called. The circle of power. The guard shifts about, obviously bored with his duty and awaiting a replacement or perhaps a call to arms. A call to arms, you say? The guard unfolds the orders and begins to read them before exclaiming, "Bloody hell, lad! We must be on the offensive." Following the orders, he takes leave of his post. Get the fuck away from me. I got things to do and bells to ring, causing all of our deaths. Okay. Suddenly we're playing Pathologic, it feels like. Designed to muster patriotic feelings, these posters declare that the Allies are fighting the good fight. It's small comfort for the occupants of the room whose spent corpses line the cold cathedral floor. Ah! A gun. Well. That looks like an item down there. Let me pick it up. Stacked like logs, Peter stands before the price of human war. The bloodied corpses of young men who have made the ultimate sacrifice to defend their own countries and those of others. Yeah, it's grim in here. So I now have a revolver with 6 bullets. That's something. Oh. Oh. Yep, that tends to happen. Here, is that the new guy? R. Bianchi. Poor guy. I was honestly expecting the guy with the... Oop. Hello. No, 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 no. Having some trouble locking on. No. There we go. That's a kill. I'm out of ammo though. So that was not great for me. At least I can punch. Then I have my stun, of course. That silenced pistol sound. Why is that in there? Ah, why? I will take you out, lady. Come here. Ow, I'm losing. Help. 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 Alright. Spell list. Damage field. Cast level 5. Fuck. She could just walk in and interrupt it. This is why I don't want to cast spells during combat that often, because they can just stop me. And if they do that, then I lose all of the magic. Fuck! I ran across the whole room and it wasn't enough. Am I doing any damage to her at all? Dude, she punches way harder than I do. She doesn't even react when I punch her. And I'm punching her in the head. I like that she just started punching the air for a while. The AI just wouldn't turn her around enough. It's kind of incredible. Oh, oh, she exploded. Okay, I'm fucked. There's the eventual heal. Okay. Do I just do laps for a while? Whenever I'm reliant on using magic, it's a little frustrating to then run out and be like, well, time to run in circles for 3 years. Then you run out of stamina, so then you have to walk in circles. Like, wow, that's even more exciting. I guess part of the frustration is just the fact that spells are really expensive in this game. Like, they quickly spend all your stuff. I only have half a meter now. Maybe I need to try to cast a lower level spell, because then it'll go off in time. I'm impatient. Haha. Well, this is kind of fucked. Dude, this is cheating. Go away. Damage field. Level 3. Green. Nope. Oh, it went off. Oh, I didn't think it made it off in time, but it did. Okay. That's good. What are my quick spells? Reveal invisible, dispel magic, recover, enchant item. I don't have a weapon to enchant though, because I don't have a melee weapon. God, melee weapons are so strong in this game. Just because they last. Let's map it to left, I think. Spell list, damage field, cast, level 3, green. Sorry, not cast. Damage field, assign, level 3, green. There we go. No, wait, I didn't check this room out at all. Why am I losing sanity? We've got a new letter. From Private Reginald Jackson to his love, Margaret. I've been here for over a week now, and there's no word when I will be allowed to leave. Strange things have happened. At night, the sounds of the hospital change. Echoes of voices that don't belong to anyone haunt the walls and corridors. The restless ghosts, perhaps, or sounds of movement, or whispers. I have seen war firsthand, and the sounds at night in this hospital scare me more than I ever thought possible. What is going on here at night? Why do I feel so threatened? My fears are worsened by the talk of the other young soldiers. One said he'd heard cries for help in the middle of the night, cries that were only answered by snarls of rage and not compassion. Another said Lance Corporal Haskill has not been discharged, but has gone missing. I stare at his empty bed, with a sense of unholy dread gnawing at my heart. They're eating him. They're eating him. And then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god. No. No. Bad. Bad. Here, come all the way down here. Come all the way down here. Psych. Oh, fuck. Am I trapped? No. Wait, no. That's not fair. Fuck you. No, she trapped me in a corner. I don't want to replay this entire fucking chapter. Fuck you. Okay, ha. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Rude. What? She doesn't give a fuck. Oh, now she's stuck inside of it. That's actually better, I guess. Uh-oh, that's red. Let's heal real quick before it gets out or something. It's strong against that field, but it might still... No, it still died. I guess being trapped inside is kind of a death sentence, isn't it? Still can't save. See, okay, their body's gone. Can I save now? Yes. Is there supposed to be a bell in here? I'll try using reveal invisible once I run around in a few laps. Okay. Like, he's even looking up like there's something there. I guess not. Maybe it'll come up later. Maybe I wasn't supposed to come here yet. So I haven't found anything. Maybe they expected me after the bombing to go straight back to the main room. Because this seems to have been a dead end. Maybe I was supposed to get a weapon too in the main room. Because we definitely had to like struggle our way through here. Is this whole area like bombed out now? Oh, she's attacking me too. Rude. Ah, significant rudeness. Okay. Did it get out? Did it get off? Aha. Oh, they're both inside of it. I've got it down to like an art, trapping people inside these things. Ow, shit. Oh shit, I'm dying. Insanity death coming. No! No, I needed the heal. Oh god. Oh god. No. There's still more people coming. Oh fuck. Did I get it off in time? Okay, good. Quick, we have to do laps until I can heal. They're coming for me. Gun! Just grab the gun. Just grab the gun, you loser. I'm dying. Pick it up. Fuck, I'm dying. How much insanity is left to get? Shit, shit, shit. Fuck, it's really hard to move. What? How did I miss? He was right in front of me. It even highlighted him. No, god fucking damn it. Why is it so hard to shoot? Please save me. No. No. Let me out. Fuck you. Die of bullets. Fuck. Okay, he's dead. Shit. Please get more magic, and also show that. Please show it on the screen. I don't like having to pause the game every few seconds to check my meters because they just keep vanishing from the screen when I'm trying to use them. Okay, now I move faster at least. I have no idea how many enemies are still in the area because they might have died in that field or they might still be chasing me. But now we do laps. 10 hut, motherfucker. I gotta say that as far as survival horror mechanics go, because survival horror is all about the resource management and the risk reward and so on, giving me an infinite regenerating amount of mana that you then regenerate in a really boring way is just not a very compelling system. Because once you give somebody an obvious way of min-maxing and proceeding the smart way, then they're going to try to proceed the smart way. So they're going to sit there and run back and forth to regenerate their energy until they can fully heal their sanity and health. I'm only intentionally not healing my sanity because, you know, we want stuff to happen. But you're encouraging people to do something really, really not fun in order to play well. A piece of very old paper sits on the pipe organ, callously misplaced and forgotten. So, there's a bit of a split there, where like the organ is being carefully and desperately protected, but the sheet music, fuck it. The shelling has knocked out the cathedral's generator. The organ cannot be used without a supply of power. It can probably be used if power is restored. So I have the music, but I can't use it yet. The organs are crazy. They're just straight up built into the building, and they use, and like they're just a part of the overall construction. So the two guys that were still in bed both came after me. Let's see, did I ever check this side? There is a door here. Did I try to go in here before? A guard lies dead at the foot of the steps, viciously assassinated by the creatures now infesting the cathedral. He went quickly and without much of a struggle. No, not load. Oh. That's not good. They gave me a chance to react. I think this is the damage field. That'll fuck you guys up. Please die before this thing collapses. Did I just put a second field down? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, I'm dying. What did I click on? I meant to cast another explosion. Did I accidentally cast another protection field? No, because then it would be gone. Alright, here we go. This is a flawed system. Just being encouraged to run laps like this is so aggressively unfun. Just give me a melee weapon and I can kill anybody. Are we there yet? Probably. Okay, let's do one of these. Recover, cast, level 5, sanity. As much as I love getting the insanity effects so that you guys can have a better show, they're draining my, like, they're constantly, I'm taking huge health damage every time I see something right now. Because every time you see something you lose sanity, and if you're out of sanity you then lose health. Now I need enough energy to be able to cast a spell, because all I have is a musket. And just being able to shoot a rifle shot every now and then that isn't that effective at killing them is just not good. So this guy relies on spell casting so far to get anything done. It's up there-ish. Problem here is I have 2 guys chasing me, which is not great. Hop, 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 hop. Loser. Haha. Oh, shit. Come back up here. Oh, fuck, that uses a bullet. Using a bullet for sanity is not worth it because I get free sanity, whereas bullets are finite. Whoops. Alright, we're back in the original room we first saw this place. The altar stands wreathed in cold mist. As Peter nears the stone, a sense of deep woe gnaws at his heart. The cathedral is undoubtedly evil, and not the holy place he had thought it to be.
Oh boy.
That's not even the beginning of it. I mean the last of it. It is the. I guess it's. Could be the beginning of it. I don't know. No one ever talks about the beginning of it. They only talk about the last of it. Shit. Oh, quickly, 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 quickly! Did it work? Yes, okay. Please, all of you die. Oh god, they're gonna explode. Oh god. Let's get over here. Okay. I think I had to be far enough away. Ooh, ammo. Ooh. Suddenly ammo for days. Boxes of medical supplies awaiting use in treatment, covered with bloody fingerprints. It is hard to tell whether they are actually used to save lives or just to relieve the suffering. How are we doing on ammo? So we're at 18 shots. That's a significant boost. The room has been converted into a rudimentary morgue. Blood-stained sheets cover the unfortunate souls who have passed beyond. So the primary find seems to have been ammo. What's the major takeaway here? Health is okay. Okay. I was like, what? I was supposed to notice that my inventory was gone and like, oh my god, there's spooky dookie. But I was like, none of my buttons are working. What's wrong with my buttons? And I was focused on the fact that I couldn't press the triggers to go where I wanted, and so I didn't even notice at first. I'm like, oh, it's trying to do a thing. Gotcha. Recover, cast, 7-point sanity. There we go. That'll keep me going for a bit. Alright. The story of the boy who struggles continues. Shiny. Melee weapon! It's easy now, probably. An aged wooden plaque on the wall bears a two-edged sword. Why did you just fucking shoot? Why did that happen? That's annoying. Did it like did it confuse me clicking on the menu as a confirmation to attack? Haha! 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 Everyone die now. The room has fallen into disuse. The shelves, once full of books and scrolls, are now rife with dust, bearing nothing but trash and debris. Sorry about that. I think this might be a dead end with just a sword, but honestly, I am cool with that. Also, there's a bunch of rats just kind of having a chill time. How you doing, guys? The important thing is I've got this shit now. Okay. Is that all that was here, though? It just was in here, and I got a bunch of bullets. A torch hangs on the wall. Now the wall is bleeding. It doesn't necessarily answer my question, because I'm definitely, like, still wondering what I'm supposed to do. I was really hoping to find a power rune in here. Not a power rune, I already have the power rune. A better circle of power. I don't necessarily see anything I'm trying to burn. Can I move this bookshelf? No. Usually if you're going to interact with something, it's at least... If you're going to burn something, for example, it's at least like an interactive spot that you can inspect. I don't think there's any other doors, it's just the upstairs one and the downstairs one. The Charlemagne one. I don't think I've gone downstairs yet since that guard died, though, so I guess that's my last loose end. So maybe I needed the torch in order to see down there? But I hadn't actually tried to yet. It'll probably be dark down here. It's literally brighter now than it was when I was going down the stairs. I guess you can take that as my eyes adjusting. Okay. For your guys' sake, let's use a little light here until I need to use a weapon. Revolver ammo. Like Mary Celeste, the desk hasn't been touched in some time. Like the Mary Celeste. What's the Mary Celeste? Mary Celeste. An American merchant brigantine discovered adrift and deserted in the Atlantic Ocean, 1872. So it's an abandoned ship. Lifeboat was missing. So it's an abandoned ship. So it's like, haha, it hasn't been touched in a long time. As though its user suddenly turned away and never returned. A half-written letter bespeaks silent, unfinished activity. I'll use the torch until I have to fight so you guys can see better. What we really need is for Alex to get a torch in the future, slash present, slash past, because this game's old now, so its modern day is now old too. Such is how time goes. A desk kept meticulously clean. Peter is surprised that it is not more chaotic for a frontline hospital. After all, isn't this where the death certificates are written? No additional detail there? Nope. Maybe no one's dead. Maybe they're all undead and shit. This hasn't come up yet. Maybe now's the time for me to deal with this. Oh yeah, because they were talking about the generator, right? The workings of the pipe organ have remained mostly the same since installation. Originally, the bellows were driven manually. Now they are steam-powered, and the organ controlled electrically. This might be one of the oldest restored pipe organs in the world. So much ammo for guns that I don't like using because the feedback feels bad and it doesn't feel like I'm accomplishing anything. Not only is melee really strong in this game, but it often gives you the feedback of them getting at least stunned or something, so you feel like you're doing something. Where it's like, you shoot them with a gun and then they just jump on your face, and you're like, why am I even trying? And it takes like, sometimes several seconds to acquire your target, because like, you're trying to highlight their limbs and nothing's getting highlighted, and it's like, is this working or not? I can't tell. It's too finicky. A boiler. An old rusty but faithful for many, old rusty. That's also a bad way to read that line. Take 3. Old, rusty, but faithful for many years. A coal-burning boiler provides heat and steam to the cathedral complex. There is currently no pressure being diverted to the generator. Yeah, let's do it. Consider yourself diverted. There appears to be a hole in the wall. It is large enough for a small dog to pass through. Okay. Yeah, he's cute. Look at him go. Aw, who's a little nightmare with the wrong number of legs? How do I open the body of a soldier, a patient from the hospital, lies slumped against the door, trying to hide from the horror. He has barricaded himself inside the room before succumbing to his wounds. So I think I need to get rid of you. How do I... Is that how I do it? Shit. I fucked up. I think I have to... I think I have to... So I think A is how you teleport somebody into the trapper realm. I think right trigger is required to target them. Otherwise you just waste it and it just dies, I think. No, I fucking pressed A on accident. Alright. They see me running in circles, because this is how magic works in this game. It's not really exciting. I don't love this system at all. I don't know, they tied almost every tool you have in this game that isn't just whacking somebody to magic. And then made that magic run out after you do 2 things every time, even when you're somebody like this that has a very large meter. And there's no interesting ways to refill it besides running around in circles. In other games it would just be waiting, which isn't better either. It would also be boring. Although something is more directly annoying about running in circles, I think. But a different game would definitely not assign all of these abilities to the same resource. Like your puzzle solving mechanics don't need to be attached to the same resource as your survival horror combat mechanics. Because obviously a mana bar is supposed to balance your survival horror combat mechanics so that you don't just spam things and win by default. Although you basically still kind of can. But they tie like your I'm trying to solve puzzles things to that. And it's like, even when you're trying to reveal invisible, like, you're probably supposed to cast the correct element of reveal invisible to find the invisible thing sometimes. And like, if you're trying to, so like, on top of trying what spell you want, you have to try 3 different versions of that spell. And that's just counting the elements, because there's also power levels of those spells, and it's like, if you're wrong, and but you think it might be a slightly different answer, then you have to just for 30 seconds, and that's not fun. A circle of power sits atop a stack of crates in the middle of the room. This room is used to store coal for use in the steam boiler that powers the cathedral's generator. Small piles are all that's left, and with almost endless war, a resupply is a long way off. Alright, so now I've got the power rune we were hoping for. That's good. If I seem critical of this system, it's just because the most interesting thing to me about games and survival horror and survival in general in many cases is those games' ability to pose interesting choices that you have to make, risk reward and all that. So it's like, do I do this or that? And like, it could go good or bad. Like, so like Souls games have a stamina bar that you're carefully managing. Do I want to block their attack, which consumes stamina? Do I want to run, which consumes stamina? Do I want to roll or attack? Like, all these things consume stamina, so you have to pace your choices out and be really careful along the way. And meanwhile, when I'm playing Resident Evil, even when I play the remake of the first game, which was also a GameCube game, so it's the same age as this game basically, approximately at least the same generation. You have a limited inventory, and in that limited inventory, you're carrying healing items and you're carrying ammo and weapons, and you never have enough space for the ones you want to take with you, so you're putting them in those safe room lockboxes. And then there's choices like, do I want to, like, there's even all these, like, micro choices, like the fact that you have, like, herbs, and, like, do I want to mix these herbs to save inventory space, or do I want to hold out for a better mixture combo than the one that I will be making now? And, like, there's all these interesting choices you're making along the way, and including, like, checking the map, planning your route. Okay, I think I need to go there. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to encounter, but I think that's where the door I need to open next is. So I'm going to take this key, and I think I can get there with, like, this healing item and these weapons, and then I'm out of space. But especially since I want to keep, like, a few slots open for things I find along the way. Like, you're making risk-reward choices that are compelling and interesting, and that's the point of having survival horror mechanics, like an inventory and all these other components here. And while this game kind of wears the skin of a survival horror game, and it does do really interesting things with, like, its metatextual stuff and its weird, silly, like, troll the player moments, and its insanity meter, and its storyline that it goes across this huge expanse of characters. The fact that you're switching between all these different characters leads to an issue where long-term resource management can't really be a mechanic of the game, because you lose your character every hour or so, forever. As I assume forever. I assume none of these characters are going to be played again besides Alex. So it doesn't matter if you use up all of your ammo, all of your healing items or whatever, so you don't really have to conserve. So the only resource you really have to conserve is your mana. But every single time you clear out the threat of a given room, you can just run in circles and completely refill it. So you can go into every single room with a full energy meter. And since I can now heal my sanity and my health with that meter, that means I can fully heal all three of my meters every single room, taking no risk. And they kind of ran into a problem here with, like, one, yes, all of the puzzle solving mechanics are tied to my magic, except for when I have, like, a brush when I'm an archaeologist and stuff like that, or, like, there's a few items you use sometimes in an adventure game sort of way. And I guess I would have preferred a heavier emphasis on adventure game items instead of magic for puzzle solving. Because using my magic and exhausting half my meter to cast a spell, where if I in any way am slightly, like, breathing towards the joystick, it'll interrupt the spell, but still use all of my mana, then I have to run in circles again. Or if I guess incorrectly about, like, what element of spell I need to cast, or so on and so forth, I have to run in circles for 30 seconds. Like, there's just so many implementations of that system that are not great. So it'd be nice if, like, yeah, like, if I, like, my weird dog, first of all, I can definitely crawl through that, but, if I have, like, a weird dog mechanic, like, where I summon that thing, having it be some kind of item in my inventory that doesn't cost mana would be better than casting it every single time. And, like, this is not an elegant system of spell casting either, where I go, like, through 7 menus to cast one spell, because you have to pick which of the many spells, then pick the power level, then pick the element. And then if you, in any way, like, as you're coming out of this menu, slightly tap the joystick, then it instantly interrupts the spell, but also consumes all of the mana anyway. And that's just, like, a huge bummer. But it's also, like, it's not... all of these things aren't necessarily proposing interesting dilemmas to me. Which is, like, when I look at these systems, I want some kind of, like, dilemma. Like, oh, do I do this or do I do that? Or, like, oh, there's a cost to choices I make. It's like, nah. There's just a correct answer, and if you fuck up, you just have to run in circles for 30 seconds again. And it's like, that's kind of disappointing. In some way, I guess, it's because this game shares some DNA with a particular kind of game that was much more common at the time too, like Prince of Persia and whatnot, where you have like these. This game's not really a platformer, but there was like a lot of those like sort of action platformers where you kind of had hack and slash combat, and you kind of beat your way through some dudes, and you would just kind of keep running forward through the levels in a linear fashion, and it's like this game's kind of cut half, like it's split halfway between being a pure survival horror Resident Evil style game and being one of those games where you just play a sequence of levels that make up a campaign and you kind of just beat up all the dudes and get to the end, and maybe you have to explore a little bit to get there. And I don't think half committing to survival horror necessarily works, is I guess my takeaway right now. It's an interesting experiment, and I can see why this game was memorable for its particular story and the way its sanity mechanics, but mechanically it's kind of disappointing. And it's like, as somebody who's like a fan of playing survival horror games for particular reasons, I really wish it was a better one at being that. Perched on the wall beside the generator is an open-face fuse box. A fuse appears to be missing. There's no signs of where it could be. It's like, I do have to explore, and like that's reminiscent of the survival horror games, but I'm not making like tense choices along the way. I'm kind of just checking all the rooms for the most part, and it's just like it's missing that flavor that you get in like a Darkwood or even a Subnautica. The generator is working, but doesn't appear to be providing power to all the circuits of the cathedral. Perhaps a fuse is blown. There's a lever to switch the generator on and off. So this should not work because there's no fuse, right? The sound of metal grating against the metal is combined with a hiss of steam, but there doesn't appear to be any output of power. Is the circuit broken? It's definitely a particular dynamic to like Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 7, Subnautica, Darkwood, where you're like, I'm in my safe place. I will save. I will do a little thinky time and plan my next move. And then, fuck, alright, let's go out there. Let's do this. I hope I made the right choices. And you never have. You've always made some kind of mistake along the way. And it all falls apart. And then the stress happens where you have to improvise and, yeah. Casks full of maturing wine line the cellar, amidst the rites of the cold air. When the war is over, if it ever is, the wine will be of a good vintage. I'm kind of just confused by the fact that the game gave me the ability to heal my sanity. That feels like a mistake. A soldier's body lies on the floor. Far from the front line, this poor man met his end. His fate is far removed from his brothers in arms, a victim of the cathedral rather than by bullet or bayonet. A victim of the right. He means that they fell victim to whatever was going on here. Am I supposed to find the hollow one again? I know some people don't like the ranting, but a lot of people also do, but it's just like, I've officially hit the part of the playthrough where I start having my more conclusive thoughts about the thing as a whole. They did give you this like interesting dynamic of like, you can only restore stamina by having this cathartic execution moment. And every time you encounter an enemy, your stamina goes down, so it becomes this resource you have to manage. But then midway through the game, they're just like, here's a spell that heals your stamina for free. And so sanity. So sanity just ceases to be a problem. And you're like, what? Okay. Like, sanity is only a threat to me and lowering my health all the time because I do it on purpose.
centuries I've waited for you. You are mine. Don't disappoint me now. I've waited such a long time, Alex.
Never! I know what you are. I've seen what happened.
You can try to fight me, but in the end you shall succumb to my desires. My foolish child, you don't even know your own destiny.
Get away from me!
This can't be happening! This can't be happening!
Well, the stakes are raised. Where am I going to find a fuse box? Oh yeah, probably in the secret area. Not a fuse box, a fuse, I mean. So Pius is the one that's tormenting her by impersonating her grandfather, but then periodically just sort of like saying horrible things to her. Oh wait, they're not. Wait. So green beats blue, right? Yeah, because it's new spell. Oh, right, I have to invent it again. I forgot. I was like, why? I was like, I got this. I genuinely thought for a moment that I came all the way here, having like looked at the 7-point star, the septagram, I think it's called, or whatever. I genuinely thought for a moment there that I like walked into the room, solved into it, did my rant and whatnot, and then just left without picking it up. I've done before, but Jesus. Narrowcath, red Guzugor murmur. Okay, new spell. Narrowcath, red Guzugor. There we go. And then there's the Pargon. Pargon. Do I have the energy to cast it now? Okay. Hearing them say Pargon over and over and over again gets really funny. After the magic is taken hold, a heavy oak door is revealed. Scratches and dents infest the wood, telling a long, dark story. It is missing its handle. There seems to be no way to open it. Huh. I've revealed a door that I can't open still. Oh, just equip it automatically. Shit. I don't remember what the reload button is. Just want to load my gun right now and I'm not in the middle of a fight. There we go. So there's no use function on the sword. There's no use function on the torch either. Sheet of music, but I can't use the organ until I have the fuse, I think. I don't know what the penny's for necessarily. After the magic has taken hold. Yeah. Okay, so there has to be a handle somewhere. Put my torch back on, I guess. So I need to use the organ in order to open the tabernacle. It's a fun word. I have trouble remembering it because I never hear that word spoken. I'm like vaguely aware that it existed, but this is one of the first times I've like really specifically put the word to an image because they keep saying tabernacle about that thing. Like, oh, it's some kind of cabinet or something. It almost sounds like a creature. Pargon, 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 Pargon. Stacked like logs. Yep. I assume we can't go out the front door because we never can in these places. And there's a war happening. Although scared enough to run, the journalist in Peter is determined to uncover the full story of the cathedral, no matter what it entails. To the bloody end, Peter decides to stay. Hey, I don't love your chances of surviving out there. Everything's exploding and getting shot. Oh, shit. Yeah. Is this fake? When they spawn a ton of enemies, it's often not real. No, that was real. We have a very, very open area to look for a handle. Crap. He's muttering to himself. He's not taking this very well. That's a lot of gross noises. Alright, let's just deal with these guys. With my new sword. With my new sword. Oh. Are you guys fake? Huh. I think they're all fake. There's a lot going on here. Maybe there's a handle around. It's a bed. I saw the headboard and I thought it might be like a handle. Now this area is usually not really usually doesn't have anything in it. Okay, I've done a cursory run around. And I have not immediately spotted anything. And it really is just the upstairs area, the side, like, old church, and the cellar. That's more or less the whole place. Alright, well... the cellar's the newest area. Because I was running around in the old church a lot. I don't know churches very well, so I don't really know what it is, but I just took that to be the church that existed way, way back in the day, and that maybe this whole area was built around it. But maybe that first chapter we did with Charlemagne was just like intentionally only a small part of the church and the whole larger area existed. It just felt like we were in like a small... because it looked familiar. It looked like those little like country churches you see in, well, the country. Eh. Can I open that? No? Alright, well I've killed everyone, so I can just run around openly. It's only me and the rats. And rats are fine. Maybe not in this era. Bit of a plague threat. So I don't have a fuse. They give me this for that? In a rush of inventiveness, Peter jams the lucky penny in place of the fuse. Amazingly, it works. The fuse has been replaced. I don't know if that'll work, but I'll just go with it. I feel like we're gonna burn this whole place down or something. Yeah, I did kind of look everywhere. I never found a fuse, so I was like, does his key, does this like his special unique item do it? It's a very lucky penny, as it turns out. I don't think you turn this on. I think you just look at it and you're like, hey, look at that. It's a nice organ you got there. That sounds euphemistic. Oh, yep, that one sounded like it was coming at me. Oh, it's so quaint. Cause it's a GameCube game. It looks like there's just like a backstage area, like that's like behind the curtain you're not supposed to see, and that's like a bunch of debris. Cause you can see the backdrop. It's only like 20 feet out there, the skybox or whatever. All right, so here we go. Did I do it right? I played A and B backwards at first. Whoops. Muscle memory. Because on the Xbox controller, the B is to the right of the A, not to the left of the A. Who is coming at me right now? That's the handle, isn't it? The tabernacle's almost empty. Empty of all the things that should be there, such as holy water or other ritualistic items. There's only a door handle lying on the lower shelf. Is somebody, like, canonically setting up all of these hilarious puzzles for me? It's so specific. Like, haha, I'll make it invisible, and then I'll set up, like, a really specific, like, video gamey way of, like, hiding the items away so they can be found in a really specific way. It'd just be funny if somebody was canonically setting this up as a puzzle for me to solve besides just the developer. How many of these guys are coming at me? Oh, there's another one. Where you at? Ah, shit. Camera, you're not helping me at all right now. There you go. Let's just go into this with the full health. Now we're going into new places, so I should probably be prepared for fighting. Dude, lots of guns. Guns for days. Days and days. Let's just be smart. They're gonna give me that many bullets. Let's make sure we save. Yeah, it's getting dark. I got you. Go. Fuck you. Smack. Oh, the guy came out. Dude, that guy's like 8 feet tall. Why are you so tall? Stop being so tall. It's very rude. It hurts my neck. No, 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 no. Eh. 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 Oh, fuck, I'm getting my arm stuck. Ah, I'm not. This is not good. This is very not good. Stop locking onto that guy all the way over there. I don't mean him. There we go. Oh. My health is being tanked by the keeping low sanity. There we go. I can make a stronger heal, but the concern there is that it probably will still cost more. At that point, it probably will cost me most of my meter, and on later characters, it might cost more than they have. Oh, that'd be a little mean. I don't know, maybe from here on out, people keep getting better at spellcasting instead of worse, because some of these people have been really bad at it, but it'd be kind of cruel if I get stuck as characters that suck at spellcasting when they keep giving me higher and higher level spells, and then they have like a tiny meter. Congratulations, this uses 150% of what your current meter is, so you can't use any of these level 3s. Can't light that torch. Oh, we're doing this now. Okay. How's my energy? Not good, actually. Spell list. Damage field. Cast. Let's... levels, yeah. Fuck, I have to read every single time what it's made of. Damage field... Bancroc Regimer. Bancroc Regimer. Paragon. I think they read left to right. They don't end up saying Paragon the way that it looks like they're going to when I type it in. Spell list, so now I can do damage field level 3. Cast this green. Okay, I have enough, but they might hit. Oh god. No! What? Why did it interrupt? I didn't move and they didn't hit me yet. They had not hit me yet. I don't know why it interrupted me. Did it get interrupted by me, like, seeing an enemy? Like the sanity loss that it takes when you see an enemy? Did they punish me for that? That's kind of a dick move. Ow, fuck. Let me do a chop on you. Fuck. My magic is so low. I don't have any physical healing items in this character, no. My spell didn't go off. Spellcasting can be rough. You have to sit there and hold the position for a long time. And there's a lot of things that can interrupt it. Including even like your controller not having a solid enough dead zone, because if the joystick... I sometimes suspect that the joystick might be interrupting my movements even if I'm not pressing it, but that's because I just don't really have a lot of information to go on when I'm trying to interpret what went wrong. So I just kind of make some leaps. Okay, there we go. Now I'm a cardio king. Man, look at this. Look at these laps I can do now. Bro, I don't have a gaping wound in my chest anymore. I can do laps for days. Fucking A+. Bro, check out my glutes, bro. No. Do I have enough? Probably. Alright, let's fucking heal my sanity, because it's gonna kill me. I want to do a low sanity run for special effects and cool scenes and whatnot, because that's like the primary selling point of the game, but it's going to kill me. Like, every time you see an enemy, you lose health if you don't have high sanity. Did it? I don't remember which door I came from. Not this one. No, 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 stop. How do I reload? Is it... Nope, it's not B. Or if it is B, I'm too close to the thing. Oh wait. Let's press every button except for A. Do I press A while... Nope, pressing A while you're not aiming also shoots. I'm not sure how to reload. Besides the long way. Usually there's a button. How you feeling, buddy? All right, let's light this place up. It's dark. Oh, I remember this room. A tattered letter lies forgotten on the chair. We're on our way to where, what's his name died? I keep wanting to call him Charlemagne, but that's just because he was trying to find Charlemagne. The third letter from Private Reginald Jackson to his love, Margaret. It's been 2 weeks since Haskell went missing, and I'm afraid to go to sleep. More than once I saw shadows of people moving past my bed, peeking through the blinds to see a wounded soldier being taken from his bed, drugged and delirious in the dead of night, never to be seen again, as Haskell was, perhaps as I will be. What happened to them? I don't know. I'm afraid to ask what happened, for I know that I would surely be the next one to be taken into that darkness. There's a nightmare experiment happening here. The shelf appears to be recessed into the wall, not quite as flush as the others in the room, almost as if it could slide inward. He's kind of... It's not a good sign that his letter appears to be here. Because this is where you probably end up after you've already been doomed. Oh, sorry, rat. So that guy's probably dead. That's not really a surprise, though. Interesting that this is not even the first time we've been to this particular church, and they have a character who is probably dead before you got here, whose story is being told via a series of notes they've scattered around the environment. Oh, fuck. No, not you. Fuck you. No! A key lies upon the accursed shrine, glinting in the soft candlelight. The binding hall key. Is this another case of me finding the key before I find the lock? An array of lit candles bestow an eerily dark light upon a bas-relief on the wall. Strange, primitive, and disturbing imagery covers the shrine, evoking a sense of ancient evil. Who's keeping all these candles lit? Is it Cthulhu? Does he like candles? He just takes care of it all himself? Let's see, so I have the key, but I don't know where the key goes, do I? But I think there was other paths I haven't taken yet. The room where I did the big fight, there was like 3 doors, I think. Did I come from that one? There's like 4 doors in here. Oh yeah, I remember where we are. Uh-oh. Don't let them take me. Yeah, this is where we found that my one... Oh shit! No, I couldn't see him! Camera, come on! That's just a dick move. That's a huge dick move. It's those little spidery guys and I can't physically see them in the environment. Alright. See you later. I'll never have the patience for that room. There aren't any like super vital resources that I desperately need to recover in that room. I have magic that recovers all my meters anyway. So I just quickly just jump in. I just wait for it to be be purple and then jump in and leave. This is a weird enemy, because he's... Like, they keep throwing this enemy at me, but he's not a threat? He's just annoying. Like, I don't know what playstyle he would be punishing for, or in any way a threat. He is exclusively an enemy that just kind of wastes the player's time and kind of annoys them, and so they desperately try to avoid getting trapped by the trappers, because then they have to do the little mini game for 5 seconds, and they don't want to do that. Like, that's... I can't... I can't really imagine him having a different context for a different player besides me. It really does feel like that's just how it will be for every player. It's just, oh, god damn it. And that's it. A milky blue bottle stands on the altar. A magic elixir. Ooh, 5. Does it restore energy? Ah, it restores all of your mana. Manner. I have not enough manner. I think that's what it's what the voice actor always sounded like for like, what? Undead in WoW, I think? I need more manner. I haven't saved for a bit. Let's be careful here. Okay, key. That's right. Oh yeah, this time it's just a key. No magic rituals and other stuff. Oh, I'm not using my sword. Fixed. Not gonna lie. For such a beloved classic, I was kind of expecting more enemy variety to be in the game. First you have the zombies, then they kind of escalate to like, oh my god, there's big brute Hulk dudes. And then the enemy variety kind of peters out. Eventually you get the cloaked guys, I guess. But even that was first introduced a while ago now. And I rather confidently figured out how to fight the zombies like the first time I fought them. And they haven't really changed. Besides the twist of one of them, sometimes they explode eventually, but even that was introduced like in the 3rd level, I think. A soldier's cold and stiff body lies sprawled on the steps. Peter attempts to flip the corpse over to discover his identity, but all that is left of the man's face is a ruined mass of eaten flesh. Unfortunately, this camera angle shows that that's not true, because his face is fine. They keep eating people's faces specifically. A scroll sits on a small shelf mounted upon the wall. Magical attack spell. Did I just get magic missile? Why would it be here, of all places? Here, in this corridor. Probably because I'm going to need it to fight the boss fight in a minute here, so let's just... Spell list? No. Yeah, spell list. Magical attack. Check. This incantation saturates an area with aligned magical energy, inflicting massive damage to all enemies within its influence. The magic will affect both large and small, for even the greatest of enemies are made of many small parts. Antor, Bach, and Red Grimoire. Antor Bach? Is it what? Red Grimoire. I hope it was Antor Bach, because I said Antor Mach, but I think I was just full of shit. Pargon, 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 Pargon. How are we doing here? We doing good? Okay, so I had already discovered this before, because I already have the level 3 unlocked. I might as well do level 5 also. Paragon, Paragon. Red Grimoire. Wait, was it Banker Rock? Fuck. I can never remember. I so quickly forget what the spells are. Anterbach, Red Grimoire. Why do I think the first one was the one? I don't know. Fuck it. Anterbach, Red Grimoire, Paragon, Paragon. I want to unlock every version of the spell because you want to be able to cast the one that's castable with your current amount of energy in an emergency situation. I don't I'll do it when I need to do with it. Because yeah, I don't really want to cast the level 7 version of every single spell I know, because there's like 10 now. It's not the most... it's a pretty fiddly system. It's not... I don't love it. I don't love that you have to manually unlock every spell. Because it's not interesting. You just add 2 more paragons to whatever you did last time, but you have to do it for every single one of them. And that's just kind of irritating. Let's save. Because I think they're setting... Oh. About to throw me into a big fight. Well, it's very dark in here. That's a boss door if I've seen one before. The corridor is ended by an elaborate door, decorated in a manner much different than the others within the cathedral. Peter senses an unbearable evil beyond that door. When he reaches it to open it, fear creeps into his gut, and he begins to eat at his soul. Oh yeah. Eat my soul. Eat it. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, we're doing this. I was gonna say, please don't just stomp him again. That'll be so disappointing. Oh, we're fighting it. Oh, we're fighting it. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be using my torch very much right now. I figure we must be fighting it because they're... Let's use the gun, actually. Yeah, I figured we're fighting it because they just gave me a mana potion, which means that that means they're expecting me to cast more spells than 2, and then running in circles for half an hour. Enchant item. Fuck, I have to upgrade this now. Antibor, Magmore, Antorbach, Magormore. Antorbach, Magormore. Paragon, 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 Paragon. Chant item. Cast. Level 7. Green. On my gun. Fuck! Immediately. I didn't know that was gonna happen at all. Shit. They give you 4 shortcut hotkeys, but that's not enough, because there's just too many spells, and then there's 3 elements of every spell, and the shortcut only counts for 1 of those elements, and it's just... Ah, fuck, I cast the wrong one! I cast on the wrong item. That's not what I meant. But also, I'm not using that weapon right now. Equip, there we go. Spell list, chant item, cast, Cool, it just didn't work. Cool, alright, here we go. There we go. I'm here to fuck you up with World War II technology!
My machinations are timeless, Peter. Your life is not.
My machinations are timeless. What does that mean? Did it not work? Can I not shoot you with your weakness? What's going on? Did I... Is this working? Maybe enchanted spells don't work. Maybe you can't use weapons against this guy even if you enchant them. Okay. Yeah, it's very enchanted. So I guess that's not gonna work out. I'll just use the torch then, I guess. Spell list. Magical attack. Assign. Green. I'll assign it to... up, I guess? You about to attack me? No? Did that hit you? Or is that like a... is that a local... that's a local attack circle, isn't it? Shit. It's okay, I need cardio to cast spells anyway. Whee! Alright, now let's run up here. Hopefully he doesn't stomp me. Oh god. There we go. That time he actually took damage. Oh no, I can't go over there. The direction I wasn't going in. Oh, I guess, yeah, the homing attack's gonna be closer range now, if he keeps doing them. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. 1 second. Gotta take a drink. Oh. No, I don't have to wait for an animation. Bach, Paragon, 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 Paragon. It hit them too. So this is like the attack that the big dudes use. I need to do some cardio. I don't want to use a magic elixir right now when I'm almost there. Ah! Ah! Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Anterbach, Paragon, 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 Celtac, Paragon. Did I do it? Did I do good? He didn't really react to that one. I don't know if it worked. Interbach, Paragon, 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 Paragon. That has a lot of audio crackle. Enjoy that, people that notice it. But, like, do I need to shoot it? No, it still makes the sound that makes it sound like it's not doing anything. You can't get me. Neener, neener, neener. I really wish it hit the actual boss, though. That was kind of my goal. Oh, he's gonna explode. He's spinning to follow me. I don't know what I should be thinking about that. Oh, it's stomp time. That's what it is. That's what that means. He's gonna stomp. Okay. Nope. Are you done yet? He's not done yet. I'm just gonna go over here. That didn't do anything, did it? I was just thinking that maybe I needed to, like, dispel something on him. Oh, well, now he's shiny. Maybe I was supposed to dispel that. I don't know how this fight works, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I don't really know the rules. There's never been a boss fight in this game before. And it's literally magic, so the rules are made up. Summon Trapper. Tier R attack. What is summon zombie? Tier R attack. Okay, so does that mean there's a new summoning spell I learned for getting level 7? Is that the key? That's probably tier, because I think this was something else. R attack? Paragon, 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 Paragon. So what's my new summon? I'm the big boy now! The horror has been summoned. Press A to attack. Attack the enemy's head from far away to perform a shock attack. Horrors can open doors but not pick up items. Let's go, motherfucker! Is this the secret? Is this what I had to do to win? Oh god. Ow. Ow, shit. Which part of you is the head? Is that the head? How do I target the head to do a shock attack? I don't think I... Oh, that did it. I'm so slow. This is probably not the solution. I can't hit him in time. Come here. Stop running from... Come here. God damn it, I can't catch up with his legs. My ears hurt from all the audio crackle. It just is, whenever anything thunderous happens in this game, it happens. Fuck, that accomplished nothing. Oh, he's doing electricity over there. Ooh. Is he gonna like hang out over there and keep attacking him? Like, I lost control, but he's not gone yet. Or is he gonna come attack me? Oh, is he attacking me now? Fuck. I've only made things worse for myself. And Pargon. It only hit one guy. There's no feedback from the boss that it did anything to him. I feel like I'm not being that obtuse. They gave me this spell right before I walked in here. And a bunch of mana potions, so you would assume, oh, I have to cast that spell probably a bunch of times. And I'm casting green, which is his weakness, because he's blue. I think he's blue. I'm pretty sure he's blue, because everything's pretty much blue. And he's so non-threatening that this fight can basically go on forever until I figure out how to beat him. I'm not loving it. I'm running out of magic potions! I want to try to cast a spell when he's glowy to see if it does anything. And I can't do it. Let's make it a really short one. It's like the only thing I can think of is like, I don't have time to cast it, I guess, because he doesn't glow for long enough. Glow. What makes you glow? I don't even know if that's the answer or not, but what makes you glow so I can try to test my idea? Because he only glows like once every 5 minutes. And then then just like that, the moment has passed and I've lost my chance every time. Ha 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 ha! Get away from me! Get away from me! Ha! Did I do it? I'm dying. Fuck. I hate this. Is this the regeneration one? Like, can I use this? What happened? God damn it. Things hit me, technically. And now I don't have the fucking energy. Ah! Alright. Oh, fuck. Fuck, get out of it. Do I have enough for it now? I was wondering if I cast the regeneration spell with blue, will it regenerate my energy continuously? Is it? It kind of is. That's incredibly powerful, Jesus Christ. I wish that when you already know a spell, it would tell you what you used to get it. Why can't they tell me that? Why do I have to like keep notes of all these things? That's my regeneration spell. How do I do it again? Okay, so I think it's... tier... area? Why would it be area and not self? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's clearly me casting a regen spell on myself, not on the area, so why does it require the area rune? The more games I play with obtuse boss fights, the more I just am so thankful for the other games that have health bars. Because health bars are so good at conveying, hey, am I doing it or not? Do I repeat this behavior for 10 more minutes like an insane person, hoping something different will happen? When nothing seems to be working? Or do I try a new strategy? I just need to know, is it working? Please. Glow! How do I make you glow? I don't know how to make you glow. What are the rules? Hey! It finally fucking did something. I hate this game. Alright. Ah! It's going somewhere. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm in here now. Huh. Yep. Oh, yeah. My ears are being tortured right now. Only heightening the tension. Such tension. Save me. Are we done? I knew the window was gonna explode. It had to. Oh god, I can go back to playing the video game now. Okay. Sweet mercy. With the guardian of Ul Youth vanquished, and the stained glass that kept it hidden lying in pieces, the essence of Zel-Lo-Tath is now liberated. Its magic beckons to Peter, calling to him. He approaches cautiously. Peter reaches out for the artifact, but pulls away as he feels its corrosive magic close on his hand. Wrapping his hands in shreds of clothing, he carefully lifts the artifact from its resting place.
And that was how I came by it. I know it sounds crazy, but there you have it. The only proof I have is that statue. It's a strange one. I've seen one like it before. You have? Yes. Very rare, though. Very obscure. I've had experts take a look at it, and none of them know what it is. And you do. I'm somewhat of an expert on these things myself. An interest I developed a long time ago while I was a young man. Then you should keep it. Lord knows I have no interest in it. I am sure it's the cause of my sleeplessness. I keep thinking about it, as if it's calling out to me. Then a drink, perhaps. For the gift. For an unusual objet d'art.
Damn, he allowed that thing to ruin his sleep for like 40, 60 years or something? Poor guy. Having stopped reading, Alex discovers a small penny taped to the back of Peter's chapter page. Alex found a lucky penny. Ah. Okay, so now I can open up the dark room by turning the lights on. If I can find the fuse box. I'm a little worried about the fact that I just don't remember a fuse box off the top of my head at all. Her sanity is not doing so good. Oh.
Help me! Please help me!
She's probably fine. Right back to cleaning. Hello.
I can't get the blood out!
Ah, the basement key. I guess the basement would be where the fuse box would be. So that makes sense. Just gotta find the basement, I think this is just this weird puzzle. I'm surprised how long it's let it just sit there and not go anywhere. Are you the basement? Yeah, because you've been locked, right? Here we go. Somewhere new. Thank you, Blood Ghost. I love you. Ah, I didn't hit attack. That was weird. A stockpile of Edward's port. One of his many eccentricities, his taste for port went hand in hand with his appetite for knowledge. No doubt his quests were fueled by this little cache. Gun. A pump-action shotgun hangs from a plaque mounted on the dusty wall. Is it a trap? No. I'm conditioned by other games to think that shotguns on hangers are traps. It reminds me of playing Devil with Stephanie a little bit. The way that I keep getting more and more combat equipment for the character that hasn't been in a fight the entire game. Like it's all built up. A safe code. The safe is large and old-fashioned, made in the days when security was derived from the heavy metal construction rather than secure locking mechanisms. It doesn't look like it would be too difficult to break the combination, if only Alex had a stethoscope to hear the tumblers more clearly. I kinda wanna try that someday. A fuse box and circuit breaker array is situated upon the wall. All but one of the fuses are intact. The absence of this one is suspicious until it is replaced. The circuit connected to it is useless. Couldn't you just pop a fuse out of one of the other ones and put it there? There's probably one that's less vital. Anyway, it doesn't matter because we didn't have the key to this room until we had the penny, so there was no chance to try to solve the other way. Oh, oh, the electric hum's coming from the circuit breaker. I was like, do we have that much signal interference on the cables? I better not. They're like special cables. A mechanical device is secured to the floor. Long metal screws hold a dull metal dish firmly against the floor. A locking mechanism is fixed to the top of the dish, looking toward the ceiling. Look at the itty bitty. Can I step on them? Aw. Oh, I can. It's just a little finicky. Hey, it's a chance to heal our sanity a little bit. Oh, it's not real. Dang it. Back to hearing babies cry the entire time we do anything. Oh, she's got the shitty evil version of the painting now. Everything sucks now for you. No, I'm looking for the hallway. Is that the other side? Yeah, I think it's this room is dark. Perhaps the circuit's been broken. Ooh. What? I must have not, like, turned it on correctly or something. Oh, I had to press a button again. Okay. On one hand, I want to see the insanity effects, but on the other hand, hearing the crying for literally the entire playthrough isn't the best. The babies and women crying literally every second of gameplay. I don't know, I feel like the entire insanity concept could have been implemented better, both mechanically and aesthetically. An antique medicine cabinet hangs on the wall. Its wood is stained from years of use and the ambient humidity of the room. Hidden away inside the medical cabinet is a chapter page for the Tome of Eternal Darkness. A legacy of darkness.
You are not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill the master of this house. Do this one thing and you will be free. Else fear the wrath of Ulyaoth. Everything is complete for your arrival, Master. Now we must wait for the planets to align, and that is not too many years from now. Another Roivus has crossed our path. This time, we will not be so merciful.
Mercy has no place in this world.
He will meet such a horrible death that the rest of the line will never set foot in his house again.
Pray to me that they don't.
Ulyaoth is a it's like an uncommonly easy to pronounce Lovecraft monster name, isn't it? Ulyaoth. Compared to the ones that have all the apostrophes and shit. A journal of Maximilian Roivus. The ambiguity there. I want to point out that we literally had to use magic spells in order to solve all of our problems up until now. Like, we literally had to solve... Did I have heard that before? Inside an array of unctions, potions, pills, and ointments to cure all ails, including hypochondria. You can cure hypochondria? Edward was quite nervous about his health, as if the whole world depended upon it. Maybe it did. Yeah, I want to point out that up until now, we've had to use actual magic and incredibly arcane, bizarre, moon logic things in order to get to the various parts of this this mansion as Alex. This one, she just wouldn't go in this room because she was like, oh, it's dark in there. Oh, hello. There's just guns wandering by, as if being held by the character from earlier. But yeah, at this point she's like, no, it's too dark in there. I can't see very well. And like, she could just walk in there and let her eyes adjust. Like, there's light coming in from the hallway, so if the door is open, she can see probably well enough to check the medicine cabinet to find a note, to find a page. It's just really funny that this is supposed to be an acceptable obstacle in her life. I sought to love all, yet now love causes me pain and suffering. I have learned to fear nothing, although it is nothing that I most fear. All that were loyal to me now number amongst my worst enemies.